Going on, guys? It's Daniel here today, and I'm here with my first video. I've never really done YouTube at all, and I figured I would try it out, see what it's like. So here I am. I'm gonna be starting my YouTube channel with some Astroneer. This game is a pretty new game. It came out a couple days ago on the Steam, and it's pre-alpha, so this game is obviously not done yet. And basically what it is it's like a space survival game, and the goal of the game, as far as I know, is to kind of build up and go to the different planets and gather all the resources. Right now there's not really a story to it or anything like that. It's just kind of more like a survival based game. And so yeah. So to start with, as you can see, I've got this terrain tool, and I can kind of like delete the terrain or add terrain or even like smooth it out so it's all the same level, which in it uses that right there. That's your energy bar. And I'm also like tethered to my ship. If I walk too far away, then it will start using this blue bar here, which is my oxygen bar. So to start with, it tells me here to collect this resin. Resin is one of the main resources in this game. As you can see, my energy is going down very quickly, so we're going to want to try and find something to handle that. I thought I saw some, yeah, right there. So that up there, that is compound. Compound is used to make most things in this game, but the biggest thing it's made to use is solar panels. So that's pretty useful. Once we get one of these, I can show you how the crafting works. So this is your backpack here. Obviously, I have 2 resin here, and the one compound went down here, and this is your crafting. You can make like a battery, tethers, tanks, generators, and we'll get into all this stuff later. But we're going to start with just making a solar panel. So you click that button, and it crafts up. And then there's these 2 little slots here on the side of your backpack. It goes there, and now I'm getting power. I'm getting powered up. So grab a little bit more to see if I can't make some more power and stuff like that. Alright, so I think that's good. Oh, my oxygen's at 25%. The base isn't too far away. I should be okay. But, so earlier we got some resin, and the resin is actually used to expand your base. So real quick here, I'm actually going to go ahead and smooth this out so it doesn't look terrible. And that's just actually done by holding control and then clicking. And then just regular clicking delete stuff. And then if I want to build stuff, if you hold Alt and click, that's how you build stuff. So if I click on this, it'll pop out this little addition, and it uses 1 resin to create another little platform. Now, I don't have another resin on me right now, but I can come right over here and get another one. Perfect. Now, if I throw both of these on here, it's going to create a bigger platform. Now, this is where everything gets interesting. So we have the printer, which takes 2 copper, which I don't have. Research, which takes 2 compound, which I do have. So if you throw that in there, I mean, I'm not going to do it right now because I want to show you the rest of it, but if you throw that in there, you can click that and it'll create the research. You can make the smeltery, also takes 2 compound. The vehicle bay, which takes aluminum, and that'll let you build some vehicles, which is pretty self-explanatory. And then we're back to the printer again. So get the research to start with. So there's little research orbs all around this game. And basically you throw it in here, and once it's powered up, another way obviously is solar panels. I can take this solar panel off and like throw it on here. The really cool thing about this game is that any of these little circles, you can put solar panels and wind turbines and all that kind of stuff on these to power your base. And you can see there each bar is a power bar there, which is one of the bars here. So you can power this all up, and then you can throw your research in there, and it will actually research something cool for you, some cool things. So, yeah, but we have to find some first, and it's pretty common when you get down into caves and stuff. But right now we're not really in caves; like we're up top here. Over here, this is just power that's laying on the ground. Oh, I think we found a cave. Look at that! Just power that's laying on the ground. You can just collect it, and it will just give you a power, like it gave me a power node there. And I can use that to either put on my base to charge it, which we're probably going to do. Right now, if I was to do this here, you see how it is draining out of that node and putting it into here. So that's one way you can manually charge your base. So this is also resin over here, but it's like it's a node of resin, so it'll regenerate after a long period of time. It does take a while, though. I will admit that. It takes a long while. But like we got 4 resin out of that. That's pretty good. And then this is a power node, just like the last little bit of power we found on the ground. This is a big node of it. So, and then I think, if I'm not mistaken, this plant over here. This. Oh, I hope I don't die out here. I'll probably die. Oh, I pointed at it. Do you have research? You do. Is that? Yes, research. Perfect. So this is what research looks like, or one of the skins for research. There's a couple of different ones. Oh, I'm probably gonna die out here. This is the end. It's over already. Stop pointing at things. It's a little bit annoying when you don't have your terrain tool out. You just kind of point and it... Oh, I'm suffocating. This is good. There we go. We're okay. But yeah, the research has a bunch of different like colors and stuff like that it can be. You can find them under plants. You can find them under plants underground, above ground, obviously, and then there's some crashes and stuff, which I didn't see any around here. But we'll go exploring one of these episodes, and we'll probably... Why can I not walk? There we go. We will try it out and see if we can't find some. So, oh, do I not have enough power in there? That is it right there. So then you hit this button. This cool animation happens. Let's see what we got. Filters. Okay. That is like one-use oxygen tanks. Later you can get oxygen tanks and they will refill when you're attached to the base and stuff, and it just lets you stay out longer. But filters are your one-use. Once they're done, they're destroyed type of a thing. There's the same thing with power cells. I actually think we can make power cells right now. Maybe we can't. I lied. Okay. Well, we have a bunch of stuff right now, so I'm going to expand our base a little bit more, just like I did last time. Except instead of building a thing there, I'm actually gonna bring it out one more, and then build one of those. Now we got 2 more of these things, and we're gonna go ahead and get a... Where'd that compound go? There it is. Okay, and then where did I find that? Was it up here, this way? I think it was up this way. There was, yeah, there's the hole for the compound. I think there might be a little bit more. I'm hoping there's more compound in here, or else we gotta go find more compound. Yeah, there's some down there. Even though this game is in pre-alpha, it's actually really pretty. I really like the art style that they went with this game. There's some more right there. Oh, there's actually some up there too. We'll be able to go get that later. Perfect. I only needed one. But yeah, I really do like the way that this game looks, and it's all procedurally generated, so everything is random every single time you load up. Kind of like Minecraft, if you've played Minecraft. That's how it is. So if I load into another world, it won't look like this at all. It'll look completely different. I mean, it'll have the same art style, but it won't be... It might not be this light blue, sparkly blue color or anything like that. So, the clouds. Interesting. I never actually looked at the clouds. But yeah, the first couple days of this game is more of just kind of wandering around, getting resources, and then once we go caving and stuff like that, that's when we get even more resources. And then later on, you can get like a shuttle and a spaceship and all this other stuff that's pretty cool. And you can actually like travel to different planets that they have. I don't know how many planets it is that they have right now, but it's a fixed number. Each one is procedurally generated, so they're all random every time you make a new world. But there's only a certain amount of planets, and this is also just like power. You can also find oxygen on the ground. So I was at 25% oxygen. If I just pick this up, as you can see, I have a full one, and actually, right there, I have a little bit of extra oxygen. So you can even get nodes of oxygen too, that just let you stay out a little bit longer. And then later I'll even show you another way to stay out a little bit longer, making sure I get all this compound here. And there's some resin here. Yeah, I need this. Okay, no power, so let's go back. And obviously the solar panel there is pointing at the sun, and I was behind this little hill, so that was why I ran out of power there. It actually works with like line of sight and stuff. It's not, if it's daytime, you get power. So if you want to make a base underground, which I've already tried to do, it's a little bit difficult to get power and stuff down there, needless to say. But I'm actually going to make, so these are called tethers, and they take one compound to make, and once you make them, they're just put in your inventory. I like to put them up there, and you just place T, and you bring out this little tether. And once you do that, now you are attached. That attaches to your base and increases your range that you can have some oxygen. And also, if you have power on your base, so like later on, we can build. Right now, we can build a battery, but you can build like a big battery with like 2 lithium, and it will actually keep a large charge on your base. If you're attached to these tethers, they also bring you power too. So that's pretty cool. So why don't we go? We'll just peek down here a little bit. And they also work as lights too. I don't know if I did not say that. You have this little headlamp, but it's not near as beneficial as these tethers are. So I'm actually going to go back up to the base here for a second and drop off some of the stuff that I have, and then we will go adventuring down in that cave. Okay, so you can kind of just throw stuff on these little spots here. Later we'll use them for like power and stuff like that, and we'll get some bigger storages and everything like that. I'm actually going to take you and make some more tethers. Alright, took a little bit of fall damage there, but I think I'm going to live. Alrighty, so let's see what we got here. Oh. Kind of work our way down here. You can use the alt click. That's what I'm trying to say. Alt click will like add terrain. Do a little bit of a slide down here. Okay. So as you can see here, there's some stuff up here that we have not seen. Alright, so obviously you can see there's like power and oxygen everywhere down here. So you don't need these tethers, but it's nice to have them. So this is hydrazine, I guess it would actually be how it's pronounced. And when you harvest it, obviously, just like everything else, it gives you that. And this is what it looks like here. And it's actually fuel for your spaceships and shuttles and stuff like that. So we will be needing a lot of this eventually. No power. See, the nice thing is there's power all over the place. So I can grab all this power. They'll give me some more. There we go. Now I've got a power node. Okay, so we can go back to harvesting all this good hydrazine. I think that, oh, there's some more back there. So you really want to make sure that you dig into it, because it really likes to hide it in the ground and stuff. Yeah, see, there's even some more down here. It goes pretty deep, so let's see here. There. Get that there. Perfect. And now this is, oh gosh, I started mining it and I didn't even tell you what it was. Give me a second here. So this is laterite. This is your aluminum. Once you smelt it down, we made that smeltery up there. Copper and aluminum come in an ore form, and you have to smelt it down in this game. So that is all they have right now. I'm assuming they're going to add more stuff later. I was watching a dev live stream of this game, and where they kind of just answered some questions that were commonly asked about their game. And they did a lot of talking about how they really want to make this game be more automation, like Factorio and stuff like that, which I'm being a Factorio fan myself, I'm pretty excited about. So let's see this. I think that this is about all that we got down here. All right, so I think before we can break this here. Look at that. There's even some more there. Okay. I thought I saw some research in here. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh yeah, look at that right there. Research. So we'll take this up and we will do what needs to be done. Research this, and then we'll make a vehicle bay, I think. And then I think I'm gonna call it an episode after that. So let's see here. Can't see if I can actually get up here. Stay up there. All right. You might be wondering why I like jump around and stuff like that. It doesn't actually increase your speed, except for with research. You can kind of like juggle it because you do walk slower with research. It's a little bit harder to do. I think that, or do we not have enough power in here? We did not. Okay, look at that. And now actually, as you can see this, while that's researching, the power is actually going into our smeltery over there. So your power runs through your entire base. What did we get? We got the truck. Look at that. Just in time for us to make the vehicle bay here. All right. So as you know, we got the laterite from downstairs. Oh, we're out of power, so we can throw that in there, and that will give us the power that we need to go ahead and smelt up these 2 aluminum. And then we can come over here, and it takes aluminum to make the vehicle bay. Go ahead and make the vehicle bay. All right, in the vehicle bay, I guess I will actually show you guys the vehicle bay in the next video because we are running out of time here. So thanks for coming and watching my first video here. All 3 of you that are actually watching. Most of you will probably be my friends anyways. Anyways, it was great doing this. I will talk to you guys in the next one. See you later.